We finally made it past Impel Down, and I have a lot of thoughts. My name is Anion, and welcome to my One Piece journey, stranger. This arc was both everything I expected and didn't expect it to be. I thought since we were building up to, the arc, everything was about to be sad, but the humor of this arc is unmatched. I don't know if any other arc got as much laughs out of me, bro. The sneaking in alone had me dying. Y'all, why was Boa low-key one of the MVPs of this arc? I loved her! My Delulu queen! Not only did she get us in, she completely distracted all the higher-ups in the prison. After we successfully snuck in, we finally see the man, the myth, the legend, Ponytail Buggy. I was looking forward to seeing this asshole again. He is such a fucking asshat, but also so funny. Seeing him and Luffy interact again and team up made me indescribably happy. I swear, this dude acts like he's not just as unserious as Luffy, but he fails to do even that. He's one of those characters you like, but wish bad things upon, Like, he's hilarious when he's distressed, and he usually deserves what's coming to him. The scene where Luffy gives him the armband had me dying. That along with how he fell down to level 2. Like, I could tell where this arc was going from there. Now we meet Magellan and Hannibal. Hated Hannibal on sight, I'm not gonna lie. He needs to get off my screen immediately. I don't give a fuck. Magellan seemed both interesting and extremely dumb. Honestly, I prayed. I prayed so that we got away with this, all due to Magellan's bladder. Back to the present, this man Buggy continues to be a shiesty bitch and ends up freeing a man I did not want to see again, Mr. 3. Honestly, the only thing I liked about him was the way he talked. Him and Buggy teaming up and trying to screw over Luffy was something I should have fucking expected. Unfortunately, they make a good duo, but now I'm praying for their downfall even more. We cut to Jinbei and Ace, and guys, I already knew about Jinbei, but I didn't expect him to be so fucking cool. Like, genuinely, the coolest motherfucker in the show. His conversations with Ace are really telling of the type of person he is. And with all this Whitebeard hype, I am so excited to actually see this man in action. I can't wait. While speaking of Whitebeard, some bitch-ass sand loser starts talking shit. Let me tell you guys something. We don't like Croc right now. He has given me little reason to fucking like him, and until he gives me one, I'ma stay hating on his ass. Okay, everyone and their mom's favorite warlord was Crocodile. But I got to Alabasta, and not only did I hate his ass, but he was ugly! Like, I was looking at y'all so crazy. By his last fight with Luffy, I liked him better, but I thought he was overhyped. In Impel Down, well, okay, he's a little cool, but that's all. I refuse to like him until he does more than drop some damn one-liners, okay? Okay, I'm aware I'm gonna have to admit defeat at some point, but right now, fuck that nigga. In level 3, the dumbass duo once again try to throw Luffy to the wolves. Then they run into a character I all but forgot about. I've been hearing Bonclay the Go everywhere, and when I heard his voice, I knew it was time. I did not expect to see him in this arc at all. Oh, I was so ready. But y'all, everyone and their mom loves Bonclay, so it's time to find out whether he's really the GOAT. When he appeared as Zoro, I'm not gonna lie guys, my dumbass was fooled for a second. I was like, oh, Zoro got captured too? And then my brain caught up. And I said, Zoro doesn't pose. We cut to Boa meeting Ace. And look at what they did to my queen. Toei, I'll get you for this one day. Why does she look like that? Ew! Count your days, Toei. I'm so serious. Luffy and Bon Clay reunite with the disaster duo, again, running for their lives. This group is so horribly dysfunctional. There is not one voice of reason to be seen. This is easily the most unexpected, eccentric ass squad. Once they reached level 4, I was hoping that the warden's diarrhea gimmick would buy them time, but no. He caught up to them, and that fight was rough. It felt so hopeless. I genuinely couldn't think of a way he could beat him that isn't running away. But he wasn't doing that, and he lost so thoroughly I didn't know how he was gonna live. Even though Bon Clay ran away, I couldn't blame him. And he was still trying to save him and take him to Ivankov, who I've heard of, but I've never seen, you know. They get to level 5, and look how badass he looks when he gets to Luffy! He even fought wolves just for the hope of saving him and almost died. Oh my gosh, I love him so much, guys, it's not even funny. He wakes up to this paradise in prison. I just had a feeling. This is where we're meeting him, isn't it? And oh my god, his introduction was insane, bro. My jaw was on the floor. My jaw was on the floor for a good part of that episode. Especially when I can't show it on here. When he changed that man into a woman, I was like, no consent? This is what we do, Ivankov? What the fuck? He drops the bomb that he's been treating Luffy for 10 hours and that he'll live depending on his pain tolerance and spirit. I said my boy got a lot of that, we'll be fine. I noticed One Piece has a running theme of coincidences and miracles. In this case, it's fun. I like that not everything has a purpose or reason at time. It's very realistic to me. I find Ivankov very interesting. I genuinely just want to sit and listen to all of his stories. My boy Luffy ends up recovering in less than a day, eats quadruple his weight, and is ready to continue. Bonchan continues to be goated every second, so a bit of the credit goes to him. But fucking Ivankov was a friend of dragons. Bro, why does everyone know him but his own son? People finding out about Luffy's family has to be one of my favorite parts of this show. Cause it's always met with terrified surprise on the most dangerous people we normally don't see that from. He joins Luffy in breaking out and they make it to level 6 just a little too late. And we meet a familiar but unwelcome face. Crocodile, his stupid little laugh and his stupid saucy booty. Go away! Ain't no one trying to hear that. His secret piqued my interest though. And thinking about it brought me back to this little theory I heard about before I even began One Piece. I went and researched it again, and I am in full support of the Croco Mob theory. It has enough evidence to give me hope. As expected though, Oda doesn't like making me happy. Why can't he confirm who Luffy's mom is? I feel like the Kratos meme. Oda, confirm the Croco Mom theory and my life is yours. Bro, it's so funny to think about. It's so funny to think back to Alabasta and what he put Luffy through in this context. It's such a funny theory. It's not even like I think it's like definitely true. I think it's too funny. And I want it to be true. I just want it to be true. Jinbei also joins us. He interested me the most, honestly. And I think he doesn't have a devil fruit, but hockey instead. So I was excited to see what he could do. Look at this bitch thinking just because he looks fresh and took out some fodder that I'd forgive him for disappointing me. He needs to stop being fucking cool this fucking instant so I can continue hating on him for longer. His fit isn't helping either. Fuck you, Oda. Why did he make him look so tough? I had a feeling Shiryu was going to be our main problem trying to break out. We then cut to the disaster duo, who have been steadily making progress up all the floors. My poor boys. I've been preying on their downfall since day one. They've been through so much. Long story short, everyone's breaking out of this bitch. I just hope Magellan has a runs again and doesn't show his face. Then another bomb drops, with Blackbeard knocking at our front door. Bitch, my jaw was on the floor. What is his motive? He's definitely not helping us. What's going on? Why did I start sympathizing with fucking Hannibal of all people? The stress he's under is unbelievable. I don't know what I would do in his position except crawl into a hole. They let Shiryu out though. I'm excited for Blackbeard to go up against someone interesting. Now, I couldn't go this entire video without mentioning Sadie. Her gimmick got really old really quick. I had to skip past her dialogue just to avoid the constant moans. Hannibal then makes it to level 4. And his fight with Luffy was not one I was interested in. I thought he would be down in the first hit, but he surprised me. I've done nothing but roll my eyes and sigh whenever I saw him on screen. But here he is reminding me of some of my favorite characters. I can't say I liked him much, but his mindset made me feel for him. Then Blackbeard finally crashes the party and just starts antagonizing Luffy. He was asking for that jet pistol. This fight felt so out of left field. I'm glad Jinbei stopped it because Blackbeard's motives and his moves are too uncertain to focus on. Magellan catches up only to be stalled by Ivankov. I was not sure how he was planning to win this, but confident he's probably not dying. Both Ivankov and Scissor Dude get poisoned, but I still have hope. Magellan then goes for round 2 with Luffy. I don't know how this dude can be beat. Buggy's little riot combined with our riot make it outside only to see no ships to invade. They lose all hope. Until the coolest character in the entire show pulls up. Jinbei just eats every time he does anything. He's genuinely the coolest character ever written. Look at the way he shoots his fucking laser. How can he shoot lasers? Because he's just better. Buggy, on the other hand, annoys the fuck out of me with every sentence he utters. His charisma is unmatched. You know, that's the only stat he has maxed out, though. I don't think my love-hate relationship with him will ever change. He just decreases the aura in every scene. As expected, the Magellan fight goes bad, and now we're running from something that looks like it crawled out of hell's asshole. Jinbei then tells them to jump into the sea, and I don't know about you, but I would have jumped in with no second thoughts, both because it was Jinbei talking, and Magellan is currently looking like the embodiment of certain fucking death. The scene of Luffy pushing him back had me so hyped, dude. You don't understand. Ivankov and his dumbass wink gets us out of Magellan's range, and we get saved by the goat partaking in his usual, typical goat activities. He's so cool, it hurts my head. I immediately start gloating at Magellan, like, what were you saying about stopping? Killing? My boy? Right. And then I got hit with the terrible realization. We don't have Sanji. Who's gonna open the gates? My favorite scene from this part is when we're getting blasted by the Navy and Croc, being one of the few people who can use his brain, suggests we fire back. Only for Mr. Bullshit to take credit for his idea. He's so shameless, it's insane. Before we could do that, imagine my shock when the gates actually open. First theory, Blackbeard. He's both chaotic enough and in the perfect position for this. I was relieved and resigned and just ready to get to Marineford with our group. What the fuck is Bon Clay doing there? No! Literally anyone but him. Literally anyone but him, bro. No! It was so smart, but no. Nah. How did this work? What the hell? What? That dumbass Marine just got dishonorably discharged. Oh my god. What a fucking go. But why him? But why him? I wish it was anyone but him. Bon Clay is easily now top 10 for me. And he better not be dead. Turns out Blackbeard was not opening the gate. He was instead recruiting the guy said to be as strong as Madelan. Yay! Just tell us what the fuck your master plan is already! I was mourning my boy with everyone else except for Buggy's bitch ass. Fuck that nigga. He was a hater and a traitor, and nothing was more satisfying than Luffy punching him in his fat nose. And yeah, I went there. Fuck that bitch. It turns out the Marines think he ran the breakout and start severely overestimating him, going on to drop all his credentials and making him look far too important, bro. Bro, his fan club keeps getting bigger. His reputation and bounty are about to be dumb high. Cool, he's got all these people delulu as fuck thinking he could beat Whitebeard. How does he do it? I hate him. I hate that he's so good at this that he's starting to believe his own hype. I hate this man. We're now on the inescapable path to Navy headquarters. I'm conflicted. Marineford is hailed as like the best war arc and one of the best One Piece arcs, so I'm excited for that. But every time I think about it, I'm filled with dread. Because I know what's coming. You guys made no secret of what's to come for me. And I'm excited, but fuck, this is the moment I've been mentally preparing myself for since I started the show. I'm ready though. Let's do it! With all that being said, this is your girl Anion, signing off. Bye.